Oh, no, you're not going to do a song and dance number about your double chins?
The double chin. Oh, I can't do it. Hold up. The double chin. The double chin. Today's episode is brought to you by Double Chins. We all got them. Just enjoy it.
And the Invisible Man singing the pee-pee.
The Visible Man did not see my pee-pee.
That's not the email train I got.
Oh, you and the Invisible Man just shared an email chain together, your besties?
Yeah, we're being pals.
I really hope you're not the pen pal for this version of the Invincible Man, because this guy
Oh,
was
not for this one. The pen pal I'm with is dead.
Oh, shucks.
He was a very old man. Big cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what? I'm going to pick which version of the Invisible Man I'm friends with, and it's the one from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, he was more Kamala Harris, not Kamala Harris, comic relief.
Yes.
My brain was like, yeah, Kamala Harris was the Invisible Man in that movie. Totally.
What, did you just fall out of a coconut tree?
Dude, I think my brain was like, well, there's this one comedian that I like, and he's like, I'm a white guy for Harris. Kamala, like he would just repeat the commercials about Kamala has worked at McDonald's.
Walking ad campaign right there.
Wait, what?
I said walking ad campaign right there.
Well, it felt like it. But he's
All right,
a funny
let's
dude.
move on to a different topic before I get sad.
Today's episode's brought to you by Duncan. Devin's run on Duncan.
I don't believe you. Do it.
Dude, run on Duncan?
Yeah, start running.
No.
That's what I thought. Biatch.
All right, bro. Don't make me be like in this movie and get who are we kidding? Even if I had an invincible suit like in this movie, you'd be like, Devin, cut it out.
I don't know what to tell you. Here's the thing. Devin, you're my dear friend. But you are as stealthy as a stick of dynamite.
I know.
So I would just hear doom 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 doom. And I'd just be like, Jesus Christ. Did you just fall? No, I'm not here. I mean, fuck shit. This is your imagination. This is all a dream. Bro, you just knocked over a table. How the fuck do you think this is all a dream? Are you bleeding? I made an ouchie.
It's all in your imagination, Kyle.
Yeah, I definitely don't believe that. When you're like taking out a full TV. Motherfucker, you get back here. You're buying me a new TV. No.
No, it's all in your head. It's a dream.
You just smashed through my TV stand like the Kool-Aid man. This is not a fucking dream. Now, come on here. We're going to the store. I'm swinging a broom around at you.
Dude, me and the twins and Caleb were playing games last night.
You didn't break your TV, did you?
No, but before I got off, my hyper focus right now is Saints Row 3. And one of the vehicles you can get is a broomstick. Because, it's like GTA, but it's more comical.
Yeah.
I hate that broomstick. When I'm telling you, your boy slammed into so many buildings. He slammed into so many buildings on that broomstick.
Yep. All right, Devin. We haven't gone as long as we normally do. We've only like 5 minutes in.
Yep.
Welcome to Popcorn Buckets.
The movie podcast that nobody asked for, but you're here anyway, so.
Yeah, we were going to review only Popcorn Buckets, but apparently there wasn't a demand enough for that.
I didn't see this coming.
You saw
You
it.
know what?
You're the one that was like, dude, we're not gonna just sit here and review popcorn buckets for like that long. We'll run out of popcorn buckets. And I was like, well, look at this one that looks like look at this Wolverine one, man. And he's like, we are not reviewing that. And I was like, fair enough. It looks icky. And
Oh yeah,
so
you're talking about the Deadpool one?
shut up. And then we were going to review flavors of popcorn, but apparently somebody wasn't that big fan of popcorn and didn't support the Boy Scouts because they could see his knees. Just because you don't have the legs for the shorts doesn't mean I don't.
What the fuck? Bro, come on. This is just because 2 weekends in a row you came after my ashy knees, which are not ashy.
I didn't say anything about ashy.
I want the record to stand for 3 weeks in a row that my knees are not ashy.
Sounds like something with ashy knees would say.
Kyle's picking at me. Megan's picking at me. Lily's picking at me.
Is the baby picking at you yet?
No, but the baby probably will.
You know what's crazy?
What?
This is, I think, February.
Yeah, February 1st. Today is February 1st.
No, this is February when this comes out. So for us, the baby's not here yet.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. The baby. Megan said something. What'd she say? Oh, she just said something earlier today. She's been going. So, like, I go through phases, and you probably remember this living together. I go through phases
You're
where
a little bitch, yes.
no, I go through
This
phases.
is not a bit. I hope you know that.
I know. I go through phases where, I'll drink Coke, but I don't want Coke and I want Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
And Megan's going through that right now. She's like, I think it's the baby. And I was like, yeah, that's definitely my baby. Because I do the same thing.
Excuse me? The baby is not Georgian?
Yes, correct. It wants Pepsi.
No.
God, I spent some time in Iowa. My seeds might have got mutated.
It's that corn.
It was the corn.
No, this is not acceptable. In Georgia, you're only allowed to drink Coca-Cola products.
Well, I guess my baby's not a Georgian.
That's why I only drink Coca-Cola coffee.
Ew.
Hold up, is that an actual thing?
Wait, didn't we try that? Yeah, we tried that, remember?
No, no, hold on.
Yeah, I remember it was in the tall can. It's on my Instagram reel.
Yes, I know. But I'm wondering if they've got more than just that.
Oh, okay. This episode is brought to you by the Invisible Man 2020. Once we get off our hyper focus of Coke energy drink products.
Coca-Cola offers coffee grounds through Gold Peak brand, and it's a partnership with Costa Coffee. Okay, so technically they do, but it's like under a different brand. This was one of my things where I started on a bit, and I was like, does this actually exist?
Well, just like, dude, I'll tell you, I gotta tell you something crazy off camera. I'll tell you off camera later.
I don't want to hear about how your bowel movement went.
Wait, what?
I don't want to hear about how your bowel movement went.
No. It's something school related.
Devin, that was a bit.
Oh.
For a comedic actor, for like a comedian, you are shitty when it comes to doing bits.
I'm sorry. I gotta get better.
You have gotten better, but still, every once in a while. Wait.
What did you say?
I can see like smoke coming out of your ears, and I'm just like,
The lights are not on.
yep. It's like that Jeff Dunham thing. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I've been wanting to watch Jeff. It's somebody asked me the director of the play, because this week I went to go help at the Tipton Theater, and the director for the play that could go on. Kyle, would you like to come down to Tipton March 28th, March 29th for a play?
I don't know if I could.
You don't want to act in a play?
I wouldn't mind acting in that play. I used to act when I was younger.
But anyway, I always get this question a lot. A lot of people ask me, like, what's your inspiration? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't really have any.
That sounds depressing, man.
I mean, not as depressing as this movie. Oh,
I love this movie. I thought it was delightful.
which part? The ending? The middle? Definitely not the beginning.
I'm gonna tell you now. I'm doing something abnormal and giving it a 10.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I really did like this movie, actually.
I actually was going to rate this pretty high too, and I'm only taking away a 0.25 for just one reason, and it's a stupid reason. So if you can convince me, I'll also give it a perfect 10, but you got to convince me.
Okay. Hold on a minute. I'm just writing that down just in case.
Okay.
We watched The Invisible Man 2020. We were watching through more of the Invisible Man movies. Because we did a good bit of them.
Yeah, the original ones from the 40s and 30s.
Yep. We did. Let's see. So The Invisible Man 1933. We both rated a perfect 10.
Mm.
For the record. I gotta get me some Costa coffee.
That's why I've been sipping on Dunkin'. I was like, dude, I need some Dunkin'.
Yeah. But yeah. Just start off by recapping the movie.
Okay. The movie starts off with a girl obviously packing her stuff. And it's kind of, I actually enjoy the title transition of this movie because it's like, to me, it looked like an island, but it was really like a mansion. But it had like the oozing title screen, Invincible Man, with like the horror music in it. What are you? All right, cool.
What?
Sorry, Jack's sitting on top of my foot.
I don't know what to tell you.
I do. I think he's mad at Megan.
It's okay. Luna is spooked because I accidentally let her into the bedroom with Sally Mae, and they weren't. Sally Mae got spooked, so she like hit her in the eye, and she's been acting weird about her eye, and so she's been like extremely clingy. Luna's been extremely clingy, and is like joined to my hip, and is like, "Mama, comfort me," and I'm like, "Okay, baby."
It'd be like that. Everything okay? There invisible man in your house?
There's a cat. Oh my gosh, I wish I had my phone.
What's the cat doing?
So we got a pillow that we blocked the door because she's been like attacking the carpet underneath the door. She's grabbed onto one of the arms of the pillow, and it's just like she's grabbed it, and it's like the entire thing of her body, and she's just like attacking it.
Yeah. Do not sit on.
Okay, keep recapping the movie.
Anyway, she's packing her stuff up. And, as a viewer, you're like, what is she doing? Well, it turns out I don't know, were they even married? I think they were married. Anyway, do you think they're married? Did they say they were married? I couldn't tell.
I don't think they were married.
You don't think they're married?
I think they were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Well, Anyways, we find out as the viewer that it's a very toxic relationship because he manipulated her, super controlling, and when she decided to leave, she jumped over a giant barricade, ran to her sister's car, and homeboy was taking off like the Flash and busting her sister's window, like insane amount. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, dude, that's a big old red flag. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if it's because I've watched so many of these movies, but I knew he wasn't quote unquote dead. He was way too smart for that. To just kill himself. And
Yeah, we all
really,
know. We all know that, Devin.
well,
That
it didn't.
wasn't really the plot twist of the plot twist.
Well, I didn't believe it. I was like,
It's just very good. Everybody else didn't either.
you didn't think he was dead neither? You actually were like, yeah,
No one thought he was dead.
everybody thought he was dead. Remember, even the brother was like, oh, my brother's dead. Here's $4 million.
See, I thought the Invisible Man was either going to be him or the brother.
Really? What
Yeah.
makes you think it was the brother?
I was like, well, I know he's probably not dead, and he's probably like pulling strings, but it'd be like an interesting plot twist
Mm-hmm.
if he was actually dead and it was the
Mm-hmm.
brother the entire time.
I mean, I don't know. When you learn more about his character, because even when she left him for a couple months, and then she met her new boyfriend at the time, and they dive down to the psychological effects he put on her for years, and then he's like, "Give me a baby," and it's just like, and she's like, "No," and doing the whole birth control thing. I mean, it was just wild.
Yeah.
But dude, how crazy do you have to be to just like to do this to your girlfriend? Just be like, okay, you want to leave me? Well, I'm gonna invest into this multi-million-dollar suit, and I'm gonna mess with you.
Here's the thing. I'm about to blow your mind.
All right.
People are crazy. People do this.
I mean, I'm just.
Not with an invisible suit, but they do this. They'll be manipulative and torture their partner.
I'm not gonna lie to you. One thing I did like about this movie, it did make me feel like she was truly crazy at some points,
Yep. Especially
especially.
towards the start where it's like, oh, it's all her, and then all of a sudden she goes outside and you can see her breath, and then you see a second set of breath.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, the movie did really good. Even the shower scene where you just see the second set of handprints.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, come on. But like, yeah, the movie does a really good job of having you think, like, dude, she's crazy. Like,
Yep.
and I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought that was gonna be the plot of the movie. I'm like, is she the Invisible Man?
See, something we haven't explored in the Invisible Man movies I thought would be interesting.
What?
And I could see, I think A24 doing it really well,
Mm.
where there is no Invisible Man. It was all in their head the entire time.
Ooh. You think A24 would do it? Oh, A24 would do it. What
Yeah,
was the
they do
latest?
a pretty good one.
What was the last A24 one that just came out movie they just released that was really good?
I saw the TV Glow.
Okay, they did do that one. Yeah, that's the one we watched. Didn't they just release a new one? Or is it just I watched TV Glow?
I saw the TV Glow.
I saw TV Glow. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm trying to think because they did The Claw, but I mean that's a sports movie, not a horror movie.
They've done Pearl, Heredity, Midsummer, Heretic. I saw the TV Glow, X.
X was stupid.
Maxine, Warfare, The Lighthouse, Y2K.
Y2K, that's the one I was thinking of.
Um, Lady Bird, Moonlight. Oh, they did Moonlight. Past Lives, Min, Ex Machina. Ex Machina, I heard, was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, Midsummer is also supposed to be crazy.
The
Oh,
Y2K.
they did the Green Knight.
They did?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Anyways,
They,
yeah, I think.
they did the Tragedy of Macbeth.
Oh.
Let's see, White Noise. Yep. I'm trying to see if there's any others that just pop out to us.
Okay.
It Comes at Night, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. The Iron Claw.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. They did the Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah, Y2K was the new movie I was thinking about because I was like, it was another one of their thriller suspense ones.
See, the thing is, whew, I'm sorry. I need some more of that Costa coffee. See, the thing is, when it comes to like newer movies, I'm always hesitant about us reviewing them because I'm like, what if it doesn't age well? Not like us recording it, the movie.
Mm.
So that's why I like when we do older movies like this, or not like this. Sorry, like the 49 or the 33, and we're just like really good even by today's standards, and like special effects or not so good.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, dude, you know what scene really drove me crazy? The restaurant scene where he just took the knife and he just went.
No, that was wild. I was
Dude,
like,
how did nobody see that? How? Explain that to me.
okay, Devin, I want you to I want you to close your eyes.
Okay.
Paint a picture in your head. You're in a restaurant.
Can I be at Zaxby's?
It doesn't fucking matter. Just close your eyes. I can see they're open.
I'm at Zaxby's.
So you're in a restaurant. You and Megan are at a table. You hear two girls at another table.
Okay.
They're like arguing or something. All of a sudden, boom! You're covered in blood.
I'm covered in blood?
Yes,
Ew.
because you're not really paying attention to them. You can hear them, but they're not like the focus.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you're covered in blood.
Okay.
One of them is holding a knife,
Okay.
and the other one's dead on the ground.
Ooh.
What are you assuming happened?
She stabbed him. Okay, that's fair. Well,
Yeah.
dude, he did it so fast too. That's the crazy part. He just, and I'm like, how?
Yep.
How? Because I'm like, I'm not gonna lie to you. At first, I was like, because that scene also to me, I was like, dude, no one's there.
Mhm.
But you know what scene really got me like, oh, he's actually there, like truly cemented it, was the scene
In
she
the
was up in
shower?
the shower, but I was like, well, like, one, this scene also made me almost peed my pants, but also knew that it was real when she was up in the attic and she found his phone and he's been taking pictures of her, which is also super creepy. And she dumps the bucket of paint on him. That scene made me almost pee my pants.
See, one scene that like really like sold me on the score of my movie for this movie was with the pin scene where she's like stabs him, and then he's like glitching in and out
Mm-hmm.
of like visual thing, and so every time somebody shows up, he's gone, and then boom, he's there dead. I thought that was so cool.
You know what? You know what I kind of hated was the rain scene because the suit would just glitch out.
No, it's supposed to.
Okay, in the rain.
Like in the original movies, anytime the rain would give him away.
Oh, okay. I thought. Oh, it didn't really age well. Like the effects didn't go as well, and I was like, okay.
No, they did.
Yeah, that was like the 1.25
Because
I
you're
took.
supposed to see like an outline of him, because the rain's hitting him. Like there's not nothing there. He's there, so it like hits him, and so you can see like a vague
Oh, is that why it was distorted?
outline.
Because so that's why it was distorted at some parts because the raindrop was hitting his shoulder or head, but it wasn't hitting his full body.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to like show a distorted image.
Okay. Yeah, that was throwing me off, and that was like bothering me a whole lot. Okay, then I might make this a perfect 10 because I enjoyed this movie throughout.
Yep. Okay, Devin, you ready for my notes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Possibly an A plus plus psychological horror. It does a really good job at. She's crazy.
It
This is all
did.
in her head. Never mind. Blood, horror, torture, action. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom.
I mean, it
Like
did.
she did a phenomenal job at descent into madness.
Mm.
Um. So yeah, not a fan of how when she gets bad news, she dissociates as the person tells her mumbles and the music intensifies. This was my only hang up on this movie.
Yeah. Well, another thing too, she didn't help herself, and she's like, "I'm gonna go hide in this hole. I'm gonna go hide in this corner."
Yep.
And she tried so hard for people to believe her, but it's like, dude, like, the movie does a good job of making her seem crazy because even when she tries, and everybody's like, "Dude, get away from me."
Yeah.
And like, she doesn't shower because she's scared in her own house. She's not sleeping. It's like,
Yep.
dude, this is like a perfect, storm.
I don't know many psych ward patients to have to wear a badge. She's wearing a badge when she meets the brother.
Mm-hmm.
Then I talked about in my notes how it could be the brother,
Yeah,
which shocker,
it wasn't, but it would have made a good
kind
shocker.
of.
Well, yeah, they were in cahoots.
Yeah, they were obviously in cahoots. But I was like, it'd be such a great plot twist, and then boom, the brother's dead in the suit, and they're like, everybody's like, it's the brother, and she's like, no, it's not. Uh, the baby thing was not something I expected. This can all go away if you just have his baby.
I mean, the thing about it, he was so narcissistic and manipulating. And he's like, "Oh, he want his own child," and with his personality, he's gonna get his way.
Yeah.
But we both know,
Unfortunately, there are people like this who are like, it's my way or the highway. I'm a man. I'm an alpha man. I will get what I want one way or another.
dude. Um, but yeah, we both know it wasn't gonna end. And she even said it, and she's like, "I'll definitely be trapped forever."
Mm-hmm.
But
The action sequence in the middle hospital was
really
a
good.
good mix of eerie and cool.
Yeah, I actually enjoy that one a lot too. But then I'm like, here's the thing: they could check the cameras because like you can't fake a floating gun.
Yeah, you listen. I was thinking that too. I was like, there's no way nobody checked the cameras, but with it quickly following up, Aiden or the brother dying,
Mm-hmm.
there's evidence.
Really?
So you have the two together, and so they would just lump that into one.
Why do you think he kept the one security guard alive? Because he was offing everybody there in the scene, but he kept the one alive.
Part of me, okay, so part of me was like, oh, there's a pile of dead bodies, and then boom, we leave one alive so that he sees the horror,
Yeah, because like he saw the suit,
and he'll
and it.
assume that it's her.
Mm,
Um, I didn't completely see Aiden's death coming.
me neither.
Because I was like, this is not how I thought she was going to do it, but The Invisible Woman gets a sequel.
Yay! Kind of can't wait.
Oh, no, there's not actually a sequel. I was referencing the movie.
I know, but I was hoping because it's a really good horror flick.
Yeah.
And then the sequel, she takes down his business from the inside.
Yep. Okay, Devin. I got one note left.
Okay, go ahead.
Diazepam. It's a common brand of DSAT acutidyl, diazepam, entisol, diazestant. It is an anxiolytic and sedative. It can treat anxiety, muscle spasms, and seizures. It's a controlled substance, can cause paranoid or suicidal ideation and impair memory, judgment, and coordination. Combining with other substances, particularly alcohol, can slow breathing and possibly lead to death.
Hold up. Somebody's trying to hack into my Ubisoft account.
Okay, well, I'm done. I'm out of notes.
But yeah, it's a good movie throughout.
I give it a 10.
I'll give it a 10 too.
Okay. So that makes it a 20. You know what that means?
It's a perfect score.
No, we've gone full circle.
What do you mean we've gone full circle?
Man, if only you could pay such great attention. What else have we rated a
Oh, the first movie, sorry.
Okay. Do we need to stop recording so you can deal with it?
No, I'm changing the password right now.
Okay, well. Let's see, 20 out of 20. Let's see. Okay, T 10. Okay. Command F. So far, everything that we've rated, so tied for number 1 is The Invisible Man 1933 and 2020. It's tied for the top 1 spot. Second, The Invisible Woman 1940, 13 out of 20. The Invisible Man Returns 1940, 9 out of 20. The Invisible Ray at 4th with 6.25 out of 20.
Yeah, no, I've really enjoyed this series throughout. And I've enjoyed the series throughout, and I feel like this is, besides the first one, this one's gonna take the cake. So, but you know which one I really want to watch is the one with Kevin Bacon. It came out, I think, the 90s. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You haven't seen that one?
What's the name of it?
It's also called The Invisible Man, but type in Kevin Bacon. No, James Wood. It's either Kevin Bacon or James Wood.
The Hollow Man?
Is that it? The Hollow Man? I thought it was The Invisible Man.
Shoot. We'll talk a little bit off camera once you've figured that out. Because it's on Amazon right now.
Is it? Okay.
There's also one with Chevy Chase where it's Memoirs of the Invisible Man.
Chevy Chase has a memoir about the Invisible.
Are you paying attention at all?
When did Chevy Chase write a memoir about the Invisible
Man? He didn't. Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
I'm a little confused.
It's a movie.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was like, yeah, it went over my head.
Obviously. Well, Devin, where can they find us?
Hey, guys, as always, you can come check me out on my sports podcast, the More Sports Podcast, the sports podcast for everybody, as well as Kyle's show, The Random Hour, where it's a variety show where we just have fun with all sorts of pop culture items, as well as we have some awesome guests come on our show, so go check them out. As always, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Random Incorporated, where you can watch the video versions of this episode as well as all the other videos from our podcast episodes and some original content. And hey, follow us on Instagram at Rando Bucket Boys. And hey, follow us on Twitter at Rando Corporate One. And my last words are going to be, he deserved everything he got.